welcome back. It is day 10 of our 10 days of tags. Finally going to wrap this up. It has been a lot of fun. Whether these tags came out, fun and cute, or if they just came out disastrous and ugly. I just showed you, how you create it as you go, and I let it come out as it did. So, this is the last tag. This is going to be a very simple tag. This will be a very short video. And I'm going to use one of these jumbo layaway tags. These are really large. I bought these and I have them in the shop. They're just the large layaway tag. I have two different kinds in the shop, but this is the large one. And I haven't been able to get any more of them, so I can't find any more yet. So if I do, though, I will end up getting some more of these tags. They're just cute. They're big and fun to play with. So I am going to tear this bottom off of this, because what I thought I wanted to do on this one was have a pocket on the back. Okay, that was my thoughts there, was just to have that pocket on the back. I am going to be using some of Tracy Fox download. I used this on a tag earlier, a different part of it here, the red. And so these are in that printable, are your cutouts. There were several little fussy cut pieces. And so I've just grabbed a few. I've grabbed some old ledger that I wanted to use. And I'm not gonna ink this tag up, though. I'm gonna leave it as is. I kind of want my layaway ticket number to show in that up there. So let's just start yeah, there we go. I wanted that to kind of shine. Then I want a piece of this, and I couldn't decide. I had a couple of scrap pieces here, and I was trying to decide which I'd rather have. I want some of that blue shining, so let's do this. Let's just kind of, and I'm not gonna cut. I'm just gonna kind of fold and rip there. Okay, so I like that. And the wind is blowing really, really hard today outside. We had storms this past week and or past couple of days, and I think we had a really bad storm with thunder one day that I was doing a tag on one of the days, and today the wind is just howling, so you'll probably hear the wind. It knocked a bunch of my flowers over. I've had to go and make sure I've got them off of their stands and the stands put away so they won't blow anywhere. So it's just been something. We're supposed to have March winds, but I think we got them in April. So, okay, so what I'm going to do, and I don't even want to ink it. I want to leave this like a clean cut, just a nice clean cut tag. So we're going to start sticking down. Well, no, I take that back. I want to attach this pocket on the back before I do. I want to attach this. Now, I'm going to use white thread to attach this. And we're going to go ahead and, whoops, which side do I want to? Do I want to make that the pocket? Or do I want to make this the pocket? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the number. Bring the front to the back. And I just put a really thin layer there of glue because I'm going to stitch this down. And I've got to do that before I start getting my front together. So, okay, so let this glue dry just for a second. It's a really quick drying glue, so there shouldn't be any problems with that. So it looked like it was just a hair crooked off of its, there we go. Okay, so we've got now our little pocket. Our little pocket is there now. So And it is stitched on. So let's go ahead and get our tag finished up here. I want to cover just a little bit of, oops, I didn't want to cover my layaway. And I almost did. Yeah. I didn't want to cover that at the very top. Okay, and then we will kind of just place that. I may take this down, make it a little narrower. Because I want some of the ticket to show, so. Okay. There we are. Okay, and I do want to ink around this little girl just a little bit though, because it is fussy cut. Okay, so what I wanted her to do was just be kind of sitting on this fabulous flourish. So that's kind of what I wanted. We'll bring her down a little bit because I wanted this number 47. I really like that. And you know, I have a couple of little brads. I don't know if they're tiny enough for that or not, but it might be cute with a couple of little brads in there. I might grab them out and see just what that would look like. Alright, so I've got these little teeny tiny brads. I think will work perfectly. I did dig out while I was in my brads. I dug out this dragonfly. It's just like a brad as well. I've had these for years. I don't even remember who they're by. Picked out a couple just of little things that maybe could hang off of the whatchamacallit, the top of it there. So let's start gluing down. And I'm going to start here. So we're just going to pop her like about right there. All right. Need to make sure her feet are on the tag. Okay. And then I want to get a couple of little holes punched in this. I will have to use probably a little pin. I think my poker may be even a little bit too big. I'm not sure. We'll try it here. Okay, so I'm going to get these little brads stuck in here. It'll probably take me a minute to work the little backs because they're so small. So I'll get those backs put on and see what we've got there. So, and I'm probably will have to move. Well, maybe not. Maybe once I get it in there, but there'll be our little brads in there. So let me get those worked. Okay, those are really tiny little brads. So, but I did have to bend them to get them to work. The little prongs in the back. These are, I believe, Tim Holtz. I believe these are some Tim Holtz. Those little tiny brads are. So what I'm going to do, and I'll probably have to put it on a piece of foam tape since I put the little brads in. So let's grab our foam tape, and I've saved this from another project there. So we're gonna use it. And I'm going to have to put a little bit of something on those prongs to keep them in place. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and peel off the back. Okay, so we're going to peel off the back. And then what I'm going to do is just use a little Fabri-Tac to make sure those stay in place. because if they get to sliding under there or moving around, they will end up coming out. And I want this kind of just right. Well, yeah, let's just keep it right there. Okay, so the little, it had to go up on the foam dot for sure. Or on the foam. Okay, so what I thought about doing is, I have this little dragonfly brad. And I thought it might be cute. It's kind of a different color than the others. I guess I could have put a little bit of splash of black paint on it if I had wanted to kind of match it more. We'll see about that. Okay, and then for the... I couldn't decide if maybe a bulb pin. I'm not sure if we want a bulb pin up there, or do we just want some, since we have that right there. Let's see. Let's get a piece of sari silk or stained... I don't know. Yeah, we could use that. I don't usually put a knot in that, but since I'm going to try the bulb pin to hang on to it, it kind of needs something looped there for it to stay attached to. Okay, I'm not sure I'm liking the bow, but we'll have to work on that. I'll work on that there and see if we can get that kind of a little bit better. So I'm going to leave it just like that for now. Alright, it was either that or hang a little, like a little token pin, which I like the token pin as well. So I'll kind of work with that and kind of see and work on the bow. But I think we'll just go ahead, since she does have a little bit of this red and kind of a rusty color. Let's see where we kind of might want this little... Oh, I can't put that in there because of the... Forgot all about that. It won't be able to go down there unless I just glue it. Let's see if I could just Fabri-Tac it. Let's see if we can get rid of the prongs and just Fabri-Tac this on. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the prongs. I'll kind of work on this bow a little bit and see. I may even change it out to seam binding. So we'll see about that. So let me kind of just work on this a little bit to get it figured out off camera, and we'll come right back on and we will get it finished for sure. Okay, so I kind of figured it out. I got my little dragonfly. I got those little prongs cut off. But what I did was I ended up just slipping it through the hole and just cutting it off and tying it off. I thought that looked the best. And I thought this little token or trinket or whatever it's called here, I can't remember now exactly what it's called. I am going to use it and just let it kind of fall around the... And then what it does is it kind of pulls it away from this instead of hanging so close. And then let's get this glued with a little Fabri-Tac. Okay. And we are just going to put it down here. Okay, and that will actually complete the front. It's just a very simple tag there. And hopefully that will stay on while I flip it over. If not, I'll put it back on. Okay, so on the back, here's our pocket. And what I thought I probably would do just to decorate a little bit of the back is just take a couple of the scraps that I had from the front and just put it over that little bit of perforation. Even though it's glued on the front, it's just a kind of a double, just a little bit of a double kind of you know, hold on there, or just to keep that from ripping in any way. So okay, there's that. Oops, we want this to be the back side. Okay. And we're just going to put that kind of so. And just leave it at that. And I have a couple of different kinds of tags. I have a couple of these small tags, and then I kind of had a set of 3 that I had tied around for some project I was doing once upon a time, and then didn't like it and pulled them out. So I thought about just making, and we'll probably have to tie them a little shorter. Okay, and I thought about either putting these little tags in there as well, maybe like that, or just adding another bigger tag, which I think what I'm going to do maybe, or even cutting this. Let me cut this down a bit. Having the same size tag, just a little shorter. There we go. Alright, so I think I like that. And then I have a couple more little fussy cut pieces here off of that same, maybe we want to add just a hair or something there. I have several little we could add something like that just to give it a little punch of something. Or I have another little, I have this little, like the little label, which would be cute as well. That might be where I want to go. And the only other little thing that I have that I know might work would be this little April 1896. And maybe if we wanted to put the soul down there. But I think I like the daffodils. So, alright, so I think that's what we're going to do. Let's glue these down, and we will call this final tag finished. And get this kind of placed there. Kind of spread that a little bit. I don't want it to ooze out. Alright, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so there is our tag. We have it completed, and it is the final tag of our 10 days of tags. I hope it was something you ladies enjoyed, and gentlemen enjoyed. I thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.